Hey, it's Shorty again. I'm going to show you how I bend a 10 gauge needle blank for using it as back pressure or a needle receiver tube for forward helix piercings. I use rosary pliers, I use some parallel flat pliers, and my master key. The big thing for me that I've always had problems with is making the tip small enough to fit behind the forward helix. So that's where these come into place. I like to just kind of visually see. I usually leave about that much space there, and I just give them a quick little squeeze so they have like a little kind of dimple, and that is going to make it much easier to bend with the master key. So you just insert it there, and then that's gonna keep me from pushing it too deep, and I just kind of carefully, you gotta be really careful when you do this because sometimes it'll slip out and then it squishes that and it makes it kind of deformed. But then you get that nice little bend. Sometimes I'll give it a little, I'll pull it back and just kind of give it a little bit more. The next thing I like to do is just take some parallel pliers and kind of squish the middle there. Make it nice and flat. Makes it a little bit easier to hold on to. And then I kind of give this just a little squeeze there. Also, getting it flat lets me kind of give it a little slight bend like that. So that way I can kind of fit it around the ear a little bit better. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's my tool right there. Gives me a nice short little thing. The key is with this is when you get it behind and you push the needle through, you gotta kind of like guide it a little bit more to get it past that last bevel, even with an 18 gauge. So you wanna make sure that it gets past. And then I usually like to take the receiving tube and just kind of fit it behind and let it guide the needle through. So that's it, that's how I do it. Thanks for watching.